Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw, and I'm here with Javier Martinez, who's the general manager of Palmea, the House of Aya. Now, we've been here before, really just after they opened, and of course something happened in that interim period where they closed, the entire world shut down, in fact. But now we're back, and we've had a chance to experience this resort, and we're going to find out all about what's going on at Palmea and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Javier, first of all, thank you so much for hosting us here again. It's been marvelous. We're down here actually a little bit longer, so we get a chance to really experience this resort a lot better. But let's talk a little bit about what you've had to do. Now, you shut down, I guess, back in March, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, James, first of all, welcome back to the property.
Okay.
Welcome back to Palmaia. For us, it's a pleasure to host you here. Literally, when everything started, we have to open the property in December, and then unfortunately in March we have to close the hotel, no? But this actually, it's something I fully believe that made us stronger, because now, as well as we have to close the property, we started working in plenty of protocols that we are following now to make sure that everybody who's on property is fully safe and they feel safe, which is the most important thing, no? As well as that we are following all the protocols that the government actually implement here in Mexico to ensure that no matter where you're coming from, you feel safe in property, no? Aside from that, when we closed the property, we started working in plenty of things. No, we started with training, which is, I believe, one of the most important things to make sure that everybody could understood literally our concept, no? Now, one of the things that we've been working very, very hard is actually with the chefs on the kitchen, as well with the protocols on the service.
Well, we're going to be talking to Eugenio, your executive chef, again, which is going to be fun because he does a great job here. Now, the big thing, so then you reopened June 1, right? Is that right?
Yeah, we opened June 1st.
Yeah, so now here we are, and remind everybody exactly what this resort is, because it's a very different kind of resort, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is a completely different resort. I mean, these sort of hotels, what we do here is actually making a full experience with our gifting lifestyle concept. Our gifting lifestyle concept is not only coming to a hotel, which everybody would say it's an all-inclusive, that they will just provide food and beverage and a room, and a beautiful room. As well, with our gifting lifestyle, we bring our architects of life and rituals.
Which I've actually had a chance to actually do this time. I even did yoga, and I don't do yoga, but I did it, and I've experienced some of your other rituals, and there's usually 3 activities a day, and they're all complimentary, they're all gifted, if you will, and then all the food is gifted. I keep telling people it's not all inclusive, it's gifted, and so it's a very different kind of concept. Let's talk a little bit about the accommodations. How many rooms do you have?
We have 314 rooms, and as well we do have different room types that could actually suit everyone's needs. We got rooms that are suitable for families. Actually, our master suites, that they have a room with a king-size bed, and as well they have a beautiful bathtub. And then inside of that room area, we do have as well bunk beds in a different room for kids that they can actually enjoy a lot, and they got their own television and everything. And as well, inside of that room, if people wanna get the full master, there is as well another room which have 2 queen-size beds. All of our rooms as well, they do face the ocean, which is the most important thing. Them all are oceanfront rooms, and we have actually rooms with a view which are beautiful. Our top floors are amazing because our beach is a spectacular area here inside of Playa del Carmen, and as well we do have swim out rooms, no? Which is great because actually you can wake up, just stay outside, you can just order your breakfast, we'll bring your in-suite dining, people will be eating, and in the meantime they can actually go into the swimming pool, they can enjoy plenty of things in the pool, no, and of course they can have an awesome experience.
No, it's great. And then in fact what you did say earlier is that this is for families too, and you actually have a good program for families too as well, sort of it's very educational and more, right?
Of course, we do have our Waldorf Inspire program. Waldorf Inspire program, it's a program for kids that actually they will never use technology. They will actually...
That's going to be tough for them, I think, right?
That's going to be amazing. That's the way kids should grow actually without being with the technology, without being with an iPad or a PlayStation all day long, no? So what we do here is actually we walk with the kids, no? We use complete different activities to use the kids' hands, colors, everything, to make sure that they can actually enjoy as the kids should be growing actually, no? The other day I was actually having a lot of fun, no? Because we had a family came with their kids, and they were actually finding butterflies, and they were working, looking for butterflies everywhere, no? With our Waldorf Inspire actually associates, no? And they were looking for butterflies, so they were finding treasures, no? So they were actually doing completely different activities than the ones that a resort would actually do anywhere else.
Well, let's talk a little bit very quickly, because we are going to talk to Eugenio about all your dining, but just list the restaurants that you have, and also the bar with the Iolo, which is the beach bar, which is an amazing place.
Yeah, we do have actually our Atlas Club area. Okay. Inside Atlas we have Lek, which is Mexican cuisine. Mm-hmm. Then we also have Ume. Ume is our Asian cuisine, that now Eugenio will explain everything. Then we also have our Mediterranean restaurant, which is called Mar de Olivo. And we have Su Casa, which is an oceanfront restaurant, which is the best ever views, no? And there we provide breakfast, lunch, and sometimes we also provide.
Dinner tonight is at Su Casa, but I finally had a chance to eat at all of the restaurants now and get explanations from Eugenio about all the things. In fact, he texted me the menu from last night, so I didn't have to worry about it, so it was great. But it was wonderful food, and it is one thing. It's good, and it's also, it can be plant-based, it can be vegetarian, it can be even vegan, right?
Yeah, actually, all of our food starts from a plant base. So everything starts on plant base, and if you want to add actually proteins, you can add it. But literally the idea is that everybody can sit down at the same table, no matter who you are, what you eat, where you're from, that we'll have plenty of things and plenty of options for everybody. That's the most important thing for us. So if you are vegan, you're vegetarian, you're gluten-free, no matter what your food likes are actually, we'll have something prepared for you on our menu. It's not only one dish, that most of the restaurants, they will bring you one or two dishes that are plant-based. We got a full plant-based actually menu, and then you can add very rich proteins, into your menu.
And then of course you can go to the activities. I just said there's yoga every morning at 9. There's usually some kind of later in the morning activity. I did a Mayan cocoa ceremony, which was very interesting, and there are colors of sound and light, and all these kind of different things you can do three times a day, right?
Yeah, and that's actually included in our gifting program as well. If you want to have a talk to our shaman, Balder, you can actually talk to Balder at any time, and Balder will be trying to guide you.
It's sad, because Balder's on vacation this week, so I was like looking forward to talking to Balder, but I guess I have to come back, right, to get his insights, right?
That's the greatest thing, that you need to come back actually to the property, and you'll be back with us, But if you want to be guided actually throughout your stay, I mean, we go as well as our nomadic guides that will guide you through the property. We got actually Balder that will guide you actually finding yourself, inside of the property, and as well with your personal life.
Anything else you want to tell our travel advisors out there about this property now, which is kind of rebirth, right, after the coronavirus crisis, and now you're back and you're starting to get guests, and it's been great.
Yeah, actually, one of the things that I would like to add, that if people would, this property is for people who like to actually realize different things, that they don't want to go to classic areas, to classic properties. They want to discover things throughout their stay, and they want to feel complete different things. That's the place where they used to go, And as well, we're very proud now to say that we became the property #1 actually in TripAdvisor in the whole Playa del Carmen and Peninsula of Yucatan, which I believe it's something very, very good to say as well. That's because of the team, because what we've been doing, because the way we follow with the guests, the way we stay with them, and the way we treat people, and as well our beautiful rooms and our beautiful gifting lifestyle program, which is spectacular.
Well, it's been great stay. I've got lucky enough to be here for 6 nights. It's amazing. I'm on a Workation program that is actually a great rate, to be honest with you. And it's been fabulous to work here and then experience the resort and tell. Although I remember when I came up, I didn't recognize you because your beard's gotten longer since I last saw your hair, and you had a mask on, by the way, too. So that was like.
Yeah, actually now we need to wear a mask, of course. That's why I had it. But yeah, I mean, I'm still the same person. We are still the same team, which is the most important thing. Although we have to close the hotel, we kept actually our team to make sure, because they were the one that found this property and that they started actually creating and living the concept. Everybody who stays with us, they live the concept. And one of the things that you've said, which is very important, is our work away programs that we have now. People could stay with us perfectly for 1, 2, 3, 4 months. I mean, as long as they really want to. We do have a great workaway program. We'll prepare your suite actually with a huge desk. We'll also place in the suite big screens, so you can work from anywhere. We have actually a very high-speed internet in property, so everybody can connect, they can stay, they can work from any place. So we are receiving actually guests that are staying longer than they used to stay. Now people from everywhere around the world, sometimes they work for a company, but they don't need to be inside of the company to be working, so people is coming to the property to work from here, and they can discover a great experience. Meanwhile, they work for their company,
Well, careful, I may stay another month, so we'll see what happens. But it's been great to stay with you again, to really experience this property. We only had a couple of nights here last time when it was pretty brand new, and now we're back. And again, you've been a great host, and thanks so much.
Thank you very much, James, and you can stay actually for 6 months if you want to. This is home for you.
Careful, I might. It's very enticing, believe me. I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.